Speaking of annoying and strong Antonov, yeah. So like, basically, all of his changes seem relatively fair. Like 4D recovery, that's a good change, right? Stuff like forward A, reduced recovery frames. I think that's a bit teeth, but you know, it is what it is, right? It's a slow normal to come out, right? What we need to know about, right, is EX quarter back AC and how it changes. Because if it crumples, we're in fucking trouble. We're in trouble. He's going to be the Cronin. 100%.
One thing though is that you see the jumping fireball C, right?
Yeah.
Is that a feint?
That's the feint.
Okay, that's okay then.
That's a good change. It's a good change.
Yeah, that's a good change. I can accept that. Yeah.
Yeah. It just makes the combo easier in the corner, I think, and you might get some gimmicks of jump C into quarter circle forward C on the feint, and then you land, and it just makes it a bit more viable.
Fine.
But
I think it's fair change.
Yeah, it's a fair change. It's a fair change. But yeah, basically, we need to find out what EX Wellstream is saying, because if it crumples, we're in trouble. If it doesn't crumple, he's basically the same.
Bro, if that crumples, that's gonna be fucking different.
Because it's just gonna be tap, EX crumple, then EX DP, and then you'll go through the combo. He's gonna kill you for like bare damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his damage did not get nerfed, and he didn't need to use stand CD, so he won't be relying on stand CD scaling anyway. So
no,
it's gonna be rough if he has crumple off of taps. This is a character I'm really looking forward to, Ramon. I'm massively looking forward to this character. The only thing I will quickly say, so like most of the stuff is like good changes, right? But like the standout changes is fast C. So I was testing out fast C the other day. If you're mashing crouch light kick, fast C still gets sparked. So like it has no like, it doesn't really beat like when you're mashing low. It doesn't beat that. But if you're mashing other buttons, then it will spark you, and then you'll get a full combo. Yeah. So he's gonna have to like use his jump ins well, which thankfully he has good jump ins, so you know it could be worse, right? Crouching life part. Wait, so go on.
You say his jumping is good.
Yeah, his jumping is
his
good.
jump buttons. His jump buttons.
His jump buttons are good.
No.
They're sick. What are you talking about?
What are you on about?
Wait, what buttons are bad? All of them.
Okay. Put it this way, yeah. Jump A, B, C, D, short range. The only good range is jump CD, which can be low profile.
But like jump D as an air to ground it covers really everything. Good. You can't go underneath that button.
But it's got no range.
Yeah, but he has the range with the jump.
You need to get close.
Yeah, that's what jump CD is for.
Yeah, but you're jumping.
No, but like you're just gonna able to zone him out in a distance, and he's just gonna.
He gets zoned out anyway. He has no fireball. He has nothing to go through
like,
fireballs.
What you're talking about his jumping is so when he want to touch people, he need to rely on the jump CD that I can give it in the range that can down B him.
Yeah, so then you just have to choose between jump CD and jump D. That's what it comes down to. I know how it works.
Like, nah, it's not good, man.
It's good.
Like, that's why I say that he's hopeless, because unless they change his button, this guy is hopeless.
Look, if this, I'm gonna try and use the character, right? And if it happens, then fair enough. It probably will happen as well, but it won't happen as much as you think, because jump D is a good button.
It is a good button.
It's actually a good button. A good button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, right. 4-frame crouch light punch. That is absolutely mental because it goes well far. Drop kick being 12 frames is pointless. I'm not even going to fucking talk about it. It's a waste of time. Because it's a normal version. You can't fucking cancel it. It's just fucking shit. Yeah? So, I'm not even going to talk about it. Hoist, though, yeah? This is the money shot, yeah? So, this is 0 on hit at the moment, right? So, when he picks you up and slaps you, and you're next to him, that's 0 on hit. That's now a plus on hit, and you're closer. Money shot,
crazy.
Yeah?
That
means
crazy.
now that if it's, for example, +2, you're going to have to either firm the crouch light punch, or you're going to have to firm the grab, because the grab is like 5 frames and it's invincible to hits.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is all conjecture, yeah? But in theory, if it's zero on hit at the moment, he's going to be about +2, roughly, yeah? They're not going to make it that plus, right? And they're reducing the knockback, so they're going to be bare close, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that button, yeah?
Of course you are.
Also, not that button, that's special, I should say, yeah?
Yeah.
The Tiger load into Bird of Paradise, why they've done that is because they want you to use Tiger Load into Feint Jump as well, because Feint Jump's fully invincible and you can bait DPs out with it. And they've also buffed Birds of Paradise, so it's not -8 on block anymore. So, you know, if it's -2, it should hopefully function very similarly to Janet's Quartz Circleback D, where she isn't technically plus, because as far as I'm aware, she's not. She's like she's -2, right, Chris? After Quartz Circleback D.
No, I think it's +2 actually.
Is it actually plus?
It's plus, I think.
Let me check.
Pretty
That.
sure it's plus.
Let me check that real quick. It is actually plus, isn't it? Yeah, it's right. What's the one where they do like a move, but it goes over something, and then if they block it, it's like it's -2 but pushback. Isn't that like? But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, hopefully, it will be pushed back enough.
Joe has that. I think you're thinking of Joe.
Is it Joe? Right. Okay. So like,
Joe.
so he'll have hopefully a thing similar to Joe, where he'll basically get enough pushback so that he's -2. If they try and press a button, he'll do fast C and do an EX Sobat. Is that hard to believe? Do you get where I'm coming from? I think that's what they're trying to do there. Yeah.
Fine.
They made the Tiger Load stuff better. Cross Chop's going to hit full screen now, which doesn't really change much, but you know, it's just quality of life. And then what is it? Birds of Paradise. We need to see how that move is looking, basically, because we need to see if like if that move is like -2, that's great, but like it ideally needs to be as close to 0 as possible. If they like make it 0 or even plus, then it's gonna get bare dumb, but I don't think they'll make it plus. And even if it is plus, it's got bare startup anyway.
Yeah.
And
it's
then,
a back turn flip, right?
Yeah, it's the knee drop. You know when he does the back drop? Yeah, it's that. It's bare slow. Yeah. So all in all, I think
travel distance even far as well.
Yeah, it's not very far. It's used mostly in the corner to like bait certain things. But yeah, I think this character could be jokes. I think the Tiger Load, Birds of Paradise / Feint Jump stuff is going to make things very, very annoying to deal with. EX Sobat and normal Sobat taking a hit in terms of knockback and like recovery frames, you know, it's a shame, but it had to be done because it's bare dumb. It's just silly. Like I've seen people do EX dropkick, EX Sobat on block because you're allowed to. Anyway, Dinosaur, innit? I think this character is still kind of shit.
Do you?
I still think it's because they didn't change any of his problems. He still has the same problems. Like, what did they change?
I think that's one thing that about actually is a nerf.
What's that? Sorry.
The nerf is like you know the armor command grab.
The armor command grab.
Yeah. The guard points now triggers on first frame.
Is that a nerf?
It is a nerf.
Well, how's it nerf?
Because it blocks. It was more annoying. It was invincible a few frames.
Oh yeah.
So like I can't really throw him in the same way. Like if there is actually block, I can actually at least like let the button block instead of whiff, and then I get grab, and then I can actually do something after. Or safe jump on it is a bit easier.
Yeah, safe. Yeah. It'll be safe. It'll be easier to safe jump for sure.
Yeah, because it's just gonna be blocked, then I can kind of react to it. Oh shit, it blocked, and then like I can actually do something after.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that I think that is actually good is the fact that EX command grabs distance travel, so you always get the combo guaranteed, and crouch heavy punch having better recovery on hit. That's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I still think the character's brass. Not brass, but like his problems didn't get solved. In this patch, some problems got solved and he didn't.
They basically buff his damage, which actually it wasn't bad anyway, but so it's just like, hey, this character is shit. Like, let's not fix his problem, but increase his damage.
Just increase the reward. That's it. It's just increase the reward, right?
Thanks.
I still think he's kind of brass. I don't know what you thought, Gary, but...
So don't get me wrong. Like, he's still gonna have his problems against zoners. Like, you know, like you remember we tested his jump move.
Jump CD.
And even the EX version of the jump, sort of like chomp, whatever you want to call it. It was just like it just didn't go through fireballs. Like, it was literally you had to read that they were gonna do it, and you know what I mean, like for it to actually even do anything. So I do think he's still gonna struggle. I do think his changes are good in the sense of like like the what's it, the command grab super into like climax. Again, that's going to be something that's going to be good damage. Something that if you're getting like, some dinosaur players can be a little bit random, so you're going to have to watch out.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch out for that, for sure.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. In general, the problems that he has, have they addressed it?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
What I am hoping is that crouch heavy, where they're saying, added the attack hitbox during parts of the attack where there was none.
Yeah.
Like, you could, like, honestly, my friend Neo plays him, I jump in on him for free, because I know that thing's going to whiff when he's going to anti-air me. I'm going to be behind him, and I'm just going to hit him with
You're just going to hit him full combo.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that's been fixed, but I really doubt it.
I don't think it has been. Right, Chris, fire away with Leona in it, because you actually used her to win the regional bouting.
Okay, overall, they actually buff her, but they nerf the gimmicks.
Oh, what sort of gimmicks?
So the neutral jump D, now that no longer cancel to like the jumping slash move, Excalibur.
Oh yeah, but you still get super, don't you?
You can still get super, but the way that how I use her now is just like I would just do the neutral jump D into E Excalibur, which I get plus frame.
Yeah.
So even though if they block it, and then
I'm still in block
plus.
stun. Yeah.
Like, I mean, yes, there is ways to counter it, but at least like I can sort of use it and do an instant overhead without a huge consequence. But now I have to fully commit to it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's a nerf, but like it's not a big nerf, but it's just a nerf.
Yeah.
And then they make the the dash chop, the Grand Saber.
Yes.
They reduce the hitbox, which I kind of don't understand why. It's not like that move is good or anything.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
But they changed that. So in terms of like the style that I play, like if I just like kind of like feinting a dash or to mixing up with Grand Saber, that style might not be so good. But if I play solid enough, she's actually better.
Yeah. If you're more, just more
so
flash
like
kick heavy.
her run speed is better, which is like always good.
Yeah.
It's good for anyone. That design a character like to be good or not.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then rest of the button change doesn't really matter. Shutter Strike, she needs that.
Yeah.
Her Shutter Strike was shit.
Yeah.
Like you can't beside the EX dash chop or Moon Slasher.
Yeah.
You actually can't get anything else. So that's is something that to become more normal. But the dashing buff is the best. One other thing that is like something that I'm not so sure that is the Baltic launcher.
Yeah. The fireball.
It still reduce the all recovery frames. Right?
But only for the EX version though.
Yeah, but how long does it do? It's like how quick is the recovery? That's gonna
probably
be the
going to
question.
be quick, right? It's probably going to be quick. It's already relatively quick, isn't it?
No, it's if I do a hard knockdown and do it in front of people, if they have a 4-frame DP, I will get hit by it if I.
Oh, okay.
So if they block it, yes, I get plus frame. But by doing it, if they have an invincible move, I'm so vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
So you don't really see anyone do it. It's kind of
fair.
pointless.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So
and then everything else is just small changes, right? Are you upset about the stand CD?
The stand CD depends on how the throw change.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But one thing that I'm not sure, another one is like the EX version of Excalibur, which I would just call it Excalibur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's 21 frames now.
Yeah. So am I able to do down C4B into EX Excalibur?
Should be able to, right?
Yeah, you should able to. And then depends on how they say that it's like alter the like hit. What's that? Like the opponent behavior.
Yeah.
On hit, and then if it launches people, then she might become quite skank on this one.
Yeah, she could be. She could be for sure.
So if it actually launches up quite high, am I able to do another EX earring?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
If not, I might still get Moon Slasher into Super.
You'll still get stuff. Yeah, you'll still get stuff.
Or maybe in the corner, I can do the Sonic Boom Slash.
Yeah.
and then into Moon Slash into Super.
True.
And one other thing as well is the dash chop, and then the EX version get a follow up as well, which does a hard knockdown.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have more ways to like maintain the pressure.
Yeah, because before you had to spend
overall, Super. But overall, like now it's just like she's more solid.
Yeah.
But her gimmick is not as good.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think she's still overall buff, but not like a massive buff.
Not massive buff. Yeah, not massive buff. I'll quickly go through Ralph because Ralph didn't really get like massive changes. I think they basically just made like crouch heavy punch have like more recovery on whiff because it was kind of dumb. People would just mash like crouch C. I'm one of them. I'll just do crouch C, crouch C. You can cancel it into jet upper, but it's a pointless change. I think it probably won't even combo, but we'll just have to see how it works. They made Ralph kick worse for some reason. They were like, nah, the Ralph kick is too good.
They hate overhead. Haven't you seen the trend? It's like they hate any overhead.
Yeah, they do. But this is on hit though and block. Like it's not like they nerfed the startup. They were like, nah, like. If you block this move, you're going to die. In this current version, if you block Ralph kick, you can make it so that it's safe. They don't like that. They really didn't like that.
I don't understand.
They made impact better overall. The light one is faster, and the heavy one does more guard damage, even though it already did bare guard damage. EX Gatling attack is interesting. I don't know if it will like be used much.
Wait, what? Sorry, I just saw this.
So
Ralph impact.
Yeah, heavy impact.
Version,
yeah, it has more guard.
It's 21 frames.
It's 21 frames.
You know what that means?
Go on, tell me what it means. I'm pretty sure it means that close D, down forward A into Ralph impact is like a full block string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So it's a full block string now, which is really good. Yeah, it's really, really good. Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
But like heavy Ralph impact will give you more guard value, which it already does a fucking shit ton of guard value anyway. Yeah. So that's really good. I think EX Gatling attack will be pointless, even though it causes a hard knockdown. I don't really see it being used much in the grand scheme of things. I would rather do crouch C Gatling into super, spend my bar that way. But that's just me. Maybe it'll be good. And then they just buffed the damage on fucking Vulcan. Sorry, not Vulcan. They buffed the damage on Dive Bomber. So overall, maybe a small buff, maybe a small nerf because of crouch HP, but like I think like, good buff.
Yo, Doc, I know you like damage.
Yeah.
And then we might as well buff his damage.
May as well buff his damage, innit? Yeah. And give him a full block string Ralph impact.
Like his, you know what the joke thing is though, yeah? Like his damage was through the roof already.
His damage was mental, mate. Absolutely mental. Right, then Clark, innit? Clark is weird because everyone thinks this guy got wasted. But
I don't understand why.
I don't think he got wasted. What do you think, Chris? He didn't get wasted, did he?
I'm checking it out again. It's really weird.
I don't like the fact that close heavy kick is now on the ground because it means that people just mash crouch light kick. Yeah, and that, but it won't have low. It won't have low crush, will it?
Yeah, it won't have low crush anymore. I don't think.
Yeah, maybe.
So people just mash crouch light kick, innit? It'll be a thing you have to check.
Yeah, that one's weird, but I think he might able to be thrown now.
Yeah, he'll be thrown for sure. He'll be able to get thrown for sure.
Yeah, which do you know what? It's a bit weird because look at the move itself. Man is off the floor.
It's true. Crouch heavy punch got like buffed because even though it doesn't go as far, it has an increased cancel window. So it'll be like Ralph's where like you can hit confirm it now, which is really, really good in my opinion. Oh
yeah, sorry. Just let me quickly go back to the close stick because now that it's on ground, he might able to quick max off it though.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. He might
have a 13 frame overhead that is unseeable into quick max combo.
Potentially.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. But that's actually kind of skank actually now that I think about it.
That's actually skank, yeah.
Jump heavy kick. I don't think it's the air-to-air hitbox, the hitbox going upwards. I think it's the hitbox going downwards. I think he won't be able to jump in with it, basically. Because if you wanted to, you could do. And then what's it? Mount tackle recovery is quicker. So basically, you'll use this now off of rolling death cradle to build bar and close the gap, similar to how Kyo uses running grab to close the gap in build bar. Same thing with the dinosaur change. The guard point now triggers on the first frame, so it'll be easy to safe jump. And then Vulcan punch, you'll get more stuff off it. So what's it? 1 second. Sorry. I love you. You guys still there? Sorry about that. Right,
Yeah.
What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, Vulcan punch, innit? Just more damage, innit? And it's just more damage basically. What do you guys think? Clark got buffed, right?
I think he's been put in a good place. Like, I understand.
He
where
was
people,
already good
like-
anyway, right?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing, like I would have said is, maybe his supers could have done a little bit more damage, but then.
Yeah, but I think that's a bit teeth though.
Well, that's what I was about to say. But then that would make him teeth. So
Yeah.
I got no problem with where Clark is and like.
Yeah.
I don't understand why his whole wasted.
I don't think he got wasted.
The biggest hurt, the biggest nerf for him is down C. I think that's the only thing that hurt him the most.
Yeah, I think so too. Thankfully, he's still got
Besides
sleep
that,
though.
it doesn't really seem that bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Terry, I think he did pretty well this patch. I think he got loads of like 4-frame changes. He got forward A by itself, so like he now has like a half screen cancelable normal. That's pretty sick. And then what's it? Down forward C is now looking like an anti-air because it's reduced hurt box, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they made light rise and tackle 4-frame because why not, right?
Yeah.
And then Buster Wolf
A new Cronin, isn't it?
New
4-frame
Cronin.
EP into Super.
into Super. So yeah, very very silly. Buster Wolf goes through bare projectiles now as well. So I think Terry's looking strong. I think those were some
He's
good
got
changes.
good changes.
Andy is looking pretty strong as well, actually.
I'm
You were happy
I'm
with it, weren't
excited.
you, Super?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what they were smoking. Why did they make his heavy fireball faster for?
Mate,
That's
it's rapid now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like Iuri now. Like
Yeah.
that's dumb.
It's-
But I'll take that. I'm
Yeah.
really interested though about the
target
like-
combo.
So yeah, the target combo is good because he had that before and they took it away from him, and I was like, why did you do that for? So that's nice.
Yeah.
But it's the jump light punch and jump heavy punch that you can cancel now into the. I think that is down D, isn't it?
Yeah, the down kick, that little spinny
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
So I want to see what that does like for his gameplay. Is it going to be
Yeah.
like rapid that you can
I
kind
think
of make
okay.
them guess?
So what I can see from that is just like if you do jump air to air,
Yeah.
and you can cancel into the like landing quickly,
Yeah.
you can get better mix up after.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
That's what I think it is as well.
yeah. So that will be nice. Like, but overall, yeah, I'm really liking his changes. The what is it? The EX flip kick.
Yeah, that's
and
a
then you
sick
can then
change.
and you can like hit on the Zanakin on the end.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's a sick change. Quality of life as well with the Zenakin, the heavy one, so that it will never whiff. Because sometimes
Yeah,
you'll do
'cause that
the
was
combo
irritating,
and it will
yeah.
whiff, or like you'll try to you'll try to anti someone with it and it'll whiff. It's
Yeah,
just like that's
so-
bollocks.
So that happens like if, say, for instance, like I'm near the corner.
Yeah,
So like my back's towards the corner, and I do a combo, and I go to the heavy Zanakin. Sometimes it won't reach.
it won't
And it's
reach.
like, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like what madness is this?
What madness is that? Yeah,
So they
absolutely.
so they fix that, so that's good.
Yeah, and then you've got EXDP 6-frame, which helps a little bit, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
It's decent, isn't it? It's decent. And
Yeah.
then Joe got like a bit more guard crush on his EX fireball. I think close D having more like proximity is actually sick as well.
Yeah.
Because you'll get that from quite far out now. Because you already get it from quite far out. And then basically they just allowed you to be able to do super into climax, isn't it? Really?
Yes.
Or super into
yeah.
super. So he's actually going to have some good utility in the anchor position, I think, because you're going to see potentially very high damage from Super, because his supers by themselves do better damage.
Yeah, because he did do damage before, but it was just the fact that you couldn't really. You had to do the other super or the climax before the first super finished. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, Chris. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, you know, like the Bakuletkin, yeah?
Yeah.
Mash Punch. They say that to reduce the cancel window for the max extension, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean that they're gonna fix the infinite?
Probably. I think that's what they're probably doing.
So.
I hope so. It's hard to do though, but yes, I think that's what it's going to be, the case.
It's like I suggested the most easiest way. Every single little hit does a mini pushback.
Yeah.
And eventually he can't do such a long loop. He can still do a mini loop. Just not so long.
Just not so long. Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I'm not sure. It's just like if he can still do the like stun combo, then I'm not too cool with him.
Yeah. I mean, the stun combo got harder anyway, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. But I think it's not going to be the stun combo we should be worried about. It should be the potential damage that he's going to get now off of Rambo into Neomax, because his supers do damage.
That one I don't care.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like it's like people can do like super into super anyway. It's like that one's like whatever. But like to actually get like what's that 2-bar jump into dead.
Yeah,
that's worse.
That is rough.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, Rio, right? So
S buff.
Big buff, innit? Loads of fucking buffs.
Like the back A change to A and C.
Yeah.
That's the best buff ever.
That's mental, innit? Yeah. Mate, he can whiff cancel parry.
Which is whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's weirdest buff ever.
It's weirdest buff. Like they gave him buffs for the sake of buffs, right? But yeah, like they changed the input to both heavies for the back A, which is the best because it means now I can run up and do back jab and option select the block.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. You get more power gauge for fucking fireballs, which is sick because his fireballs are his main neutral really in this game. So
that's hilarious.
It's just bare
like,
dumb.
Why have they done that?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's like the thing, like even though it don't move nowhere from his up, the thing's bare good. And now he's gonna get beat up for it. Like, oh my god.
What is the whiff cancelling gonna ruin OSs? It could do, but I don't know. Potentially. But I mean, I'd rather take the loss of an OS to having like, oh, I whiffed my cancel and he's gonna try and jump in on me now. I'm gonna DP him. I'd like that. I like the concept of it anyway. Zanvetskin got like reduced scaling, so like you've got like more damage, and then they made Rambo faster for some reason, and they increased the damage on Neomax, even though you already did bare damage.
Why? Why did that need to be?
Even though you already did bare damage. So Rio is looking sick, in my opinion. I think he's looking quite strong. And I tried using him at the start of the patch.
Are you going to go back to him?
I probably will. I mean, I tried using him at the start of the game, at the start of season 2 at Stunfest.
Yeah.
And it worked out alright. But like, then I realised that let's just pick top tiers and have fun in it. But he might be really strong. He's looking very strong to me.
Again, he hits like a truck.
Yeah.
But they buff his damage even more. It's just like it's like that's not his problem. But let's give him more damage.
Let's give him more damage anyway. Why not?
Yeah.
It's very, very silly.
Robert.
I think he actually got a little bit of a nerf, if I'm being honest with you, but only because of the system changes. He relied so much on on the stand CD that it being 14 frames and having more scaling just is rough. But he did get damage with like EX Zanvetskin, normal Zanvetskin in the combo, so he'll have more damage now. But then it's like, he'll get more damage when you cancel into super, but he'll get less damage when you don't cancel into anything. So really, I don't really think he came out on top very well, if I'm being honest with you. In fact, I think he kind of got a little bit nerfed.
Yeah, the CD hurts him.
Massively. That's a core part of his gameplay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I actually think he got a little bit nerfed, but he's still fine though. The game plan's still there, it's just not as good.
Nah, man, fuck his put, man.
His stand CD was low-key like one of the best stand CDs in the game for like...
That was dumb.
It was very silly. Because I've been hit by stand CD into stand CD with this character so many times.
Oh, I'd throw that shit out like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Loads of people did. Max did it as well. I did it. Like, you just do stand CD because you can't punish it. It's like only -2 on block. So, you know, why not, basically. Gavin, you're happy about this, isn't it? King buffs.
Oh yeah, bro! I'm telling you, it was nice. Like, I think she's got some really good stuff. Like, I mean, Far A can now be cancelled. So I'm hoping and I'm thinking that should be able to go into down forward D. That thing goes bare far anyhow.
It does.
So this will be nice for maybe a bit of tapestry. The Far C being sort of the window increase for quick max.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to argue with that. Crouching, increase cancel window duration. So I want to mess around with that, see what I can get.
Yeah.
This is the best one.
What was it?
The jump A
cross up. Mental. Actually mental. What are they smoking? What are they actually smoking?
I am telling you, I was so happy because listen, Finches will tell you I've been complaining. I think I've even complained to you, Temrai, about the fact that they took away our jump cross up D.
Yeah.
So now that they gave me that, it's like.
But hopefully it's not gonna be easy mode to land in it. That's all I want.
Yeah. So, right. And I will agree with you there. I don't want it to be just like
Yashiro's jump C.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, you should have to think about it a little bit. These changes here to her the overhead.
Yeah.
Into her
Neomax, isn't it? Climax.
Yeah. I think that's good. I mean, it's gonna scale like hell.
Yeah.
But I think if you wanted to if it's like a kill.
Yeah, sure.
It makes it a threat. So,
yeah.
Again, happy with that. The other two changes, the tornado kicks being cancelable into supers. I think that's really nice because you know how much I'm like, man, so I've got to be able to do a super off of my tornado kick. I've got to do EX tornado kick.
Gavin, can you bring the mic a little bit closer? Because you've just gone about 100 feet away.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That's all right.
Over. Yeah. So you have to
sky again.
So you've got to go. you normally have to use your EX tornado kick trap shots to then land the super on but now, or you could do down 3D into delay into trap shot to get super. But that's long. But now you can literally just do it off of either one of the tornado kicks.
Sure.
That's absolutely beautiful.
It's good, isn't it? It's a good change.
Yeah. Again, I agree with the surprise rows, changing, longer hitting opponents from behind.
Yeah.
That was a bit peak for people. You think, oh yeah, I'm going to punish her, and then blam, in your back. So that was something that needed to be fixed. I think that was also in 14 she could get away with that rubbish.
Yeah.
And then the climax sort of no longer being able to trigger from backwards jump. But that's cool because again, increased movement of speed, so that team's coming out rapid now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Increase the distance traveled. I can't argue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm all round. I'm a happy man.
Very happy man. Yeah. You just can't do jump back into Neomax. That's all. But that's fine though.
That's mine though. Yeah. Like yesterday. Yeah. I think she got for me, it's good all round, man. So yeah, happy.
Yeah.
Solid mid tier.
Solid mid tier for sure.
Yes, mid-tier. Exactly. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Athena actually got some sick stuff as well. I think the fact that she got EX teleport back, that is sick. That's a sick change. She actually needed that.
She needed that.
I hope that they kept it as start from free frame, not completely from frame 1.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't want it to be a reversal.
If it's 14. That should just get an EX teleport, just dash out for free.
Yeah, it's gonna get long because it's just gonna be a half a bar escape.
Yeah.
Heavy DP got better as well, didn't it? Which is good. You've got the reflector, which is better because you get the Can I see it quickly? What's this? Reduce projectile reflect hitbox from behind. What does it mean? Does it mean that she can't, if the fireball goes through her or something? I don't get it.
Reduce projectile reflect hitbox from behind. Does that mean, because some of the reflectors used to hit from behind and stuff?
Yeah.
Does that mean that it stopped that? It doesn't do that anymore?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Which would be fair, because that's a bit silly.
Yeah. And then they basically just made teleport better because it has less recovery now, innit?
Yeah, I'm happy about that because it needed, like, you know.
And then better hitboxes on the armor super. What's it? The not the armor super, but you get what I mean.
The
barrier.
Bit,
the barrier. Yeah. That's sick change because that means they're not going to be able to jump in from far distance anymore. And
nope.
Like because the massive problem with Athena is them jumping towards you, but you can't do DP because it's too.
I need to make the rise.
Yeah, so like you can't DP because the jump's too short, but you can't do anything about the jumping.
Yeah, because like you said, and that was a problem because sometimes, like, if they were to do the jump and it was too short, or like you get the DP where your DP moves forward, and you just miss you get the right read, but you don't get the punish. But now, that being in place, that's good. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, you have to spend meter, but wait, it's worth it.
It's worth it, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then what's it? The super fireball having the projectile nullifying hitbox out sooner is better because it means that she can actually use it more easier, like easily to counter fireball zoning. Even though she doesn't really need that because she's got a barrier anyway. But it's just like it's like a Hosho. It's like an easier Hosho Koken basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mai got wasted. Like, why did they nerf jump CD?
I don't know.
Why did they nerf jump CD? And why did they like make close heavy kicks slower?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think that the jump CD was a bit like it was a bit brain dead.
Yeah.
I feel now. I mean, how much did they nerf it? What did they do?
It's 12. It's 9 from 9 to 12. That's what it is.
Oh, jeez. I mean, it's something you just have to adjust to.
Yeah.
Like you said, the one thing I don't understand the close standing D. Like, why did they change that for?
I thought it was fine. I know it's a good anti-air, but should be.
I don't get that one.
Yeah.
But the jumping blowback is like it's gonna be something which hurts like a lot of my players. But you know, as I said before, in all fairness, all of her jump buttons are really good. Yeah. Like jump A, jump C, jump D, like they're all good.
They're all strong buttons.
Yeah, so you're just gonna have to kind of like adjust.
Also, a big problem as well is that she can no longer use Ryembu multiple times in a combo, and EX Ryembu is going to be punishable on block now.
Yeah, so like you said, so EX Ryembu being punishable on block, that's a big one because sometimes, like, you know, I mean, you get a little, you think you got the confirm, you get a little bit happy, you throw the thing out, and you know they block it. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Do you know the one about no longer hits multiple times in combo?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's too much of, like, for her B&Bs. I don't think it's going to really, the ones that you normally use, I don't really think it's going to be too much of a problem.
Right.
There's some silly ones.
But what about the one in the corner where you do, like, what's it? Tap into EX Ryembu, then heavy Ryembu, then Ryembu, EX dive kick, and then another Ryembu, and then close C. That's gone now.
That's what I was about to say. So I think that one will be gone. But what I am kind of like interested to find out is because now, I don't know if you saw, she can do her down 4D and she can combo off the second hit. So I'm trying to think whether or not you may be able to squeeze that in and then maybe do shoulder, like heavy shoulder.
Yeah, but it's only super special moves, isn't it? Or do you get to cancel into any specials? On the patch notes here it says super special moves only.
Yeah, only super special. I didn't see that. Okay, yeah, that's a bit sucky.
So I think overall she kind of got hit a little bit, but you know.
Yeah, she did get hit.
Or is Chris?
Oh,
I think she had something about Rice, didn't she?
Yeah. No, like you said, I do think she's been hit, but I don't think it's not gonna be that bad because even like you said, with like her after she does the EX dive, like you can just like do like heavy kick or like or C. You are missing out on a little bit of damage from not getting another heavy Ryembu. Yeah. But it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. I don't think it's the end of the world. I mean, Pippin's just saying you might be able to get shoulder, like Corsical 4D, because that's 12 frames, so that might work. But I think it's still a hit because you won't get the reset anymore, and I thought the reset was pretty strong.
Yeah. Listen, Wesley, stop spoiling up the place.
Are we on now?
Oh, we just went past my, so we're on Yuri, innit? But just Just saying, my kind of got shafted a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Yuri, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's fast enough as it is.
I don't know why she's
Increased
faster.
movement speed. Like, what are they trying to make her? ST Akuma.
ST Akuma, innit? ST Akuma. And then, what's it? Close heavy kick has, like, further range, like, for it to actually come out, which is mental, because close heavy kick's pretty good as it is. It opens up her damage massively. She can, like, cancel off of overhead if she cancels into it in the first place, so it's kind of like KOF 13 Yuri, right? And then what's it? Her heavy DP has like further distance, so it's now not going to whiff sometimes off of down forward D.
Yeah.
Which is a really good change in my opinion.
Definitely.
And then also her fireballs got made better, so they're similar to Ryo's in that they build more bar, which is mental because they already build loads of bar. And when you increase basically when you hold down the fireball to its max, it will have like more durability, whereas before it had no durability change. So it's actually good now to hold down the fireball. And then what else did we have? Mate, they did loads of stuff to her. They did more like faster recovery on command grabs, which is excellent because it means that she can pressure faster off of the hit command grab.
Yeah.
Like normal dive kick, you can now go into EX like fireball in the air.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, you mean the demon flip? The
demon flip. Yeah.
Yeah, not dive kick. Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
okay.
not dive kick. Yeah, sorry, demon flip. Sorry, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I thought to myself, that's a bit mad. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, sorry, the demon flip, not dive kick. The demon flip, you can go into EX fireball from that, which I think is actually pretty sick.
That's pretty sick. Yeah.
And you can also just your recovery from normal fireball in the air off of demon flip is faster as well, which is a good change. And then the last little bit is like basically the anti-air fireball super starts up faster, and any advanced cancels or climax cancels off of it don't whiff anymore because sometimes they'd whiff.
Yeah, it used to whiff. Yeah, it was irritating.
So overall, pretty good buffs.
Yeah, she got done good, man.
She actually looking.
The running speed is the most questionable and the biggest buff, which I don't understand.
I don't understand it. Garou was saying the exact same thing.
She got like 2 extra jet engine full on like afterburner.
Yeah. What's it? Ace combat vehicle she is basically.
I don't understand, man.
I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Blue Mary's gonna be quick, overall. Just like couple things in it. I mean, I do think the low involved from far heavy kick is nice, but otherwise, just better buttons, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm happy with what she got. Like
far C into 10 frame, and then like far D is good, and able to do like
hold the charge while doing back A now. That's a great change.
Yeah, I think that's really good.
Blue Mary looking pretty good actually. She is skank. I hate her.
She's gonna be really good.
She's gonna be really good. Yeah. Because like having back A as the cancel now just makes things so much easier, and she can actually get max damage off of like being able to do close D back A now, rather than having to do like close D forward A then hold charge, which is just not viable.
Yeah.
She just lived under like anything. She was proper under the radar.
Yeah.
Her jump D is stupid.
It's very stupid.
And then the jump D is stupid, but nothing nerf, only buff.
Only
buffs.
Then,
except the down B just
that's like a general nerf. Yeah.
I mean, so, like, as I said,
she's really good.
She's really good.
I ain't complaining.
Yeah. Well, what you
I think she's like actually on top.
I think Blue Mary could be on top, 100%. I think Blue Mary is so under the radar and has been getting buff after buff. This might be the time when she's like top.
Just let her stay that way.
But you know what? Maybe it's a good thing.
Maybe
she's gonna get buff once.
Yeah.
And she's gonna get played by everyone.
Yeah.
Then they're just gonna nerf her forever.
Nerf her forever, yeah. And she becomes shit, and they don't add her to any more KOF either.
What is with you guys and your hatred towards these characters of mine?
Right, Vanessa, innit? I don't really think anything got changed that's like massively important. I mean, we need to see what the target combo is about, because that could be an interesting change. If it's cancelable, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I can't really see Because what's it? They just made the combo easier, didn't they? Because they made Puncher Straight into Puncher Vision easier.
That's what I can see. Yeah.
Like they basically increased the follow-up input duration, so they made it so that it's easier to do the uppercut now off of Puncher Straight. Because you have to do Puncher Straight weaving then uppercut. Yes. So now it's just easier to do that, and she has a bit more damage. I don't really think it changes too much. What do you think, Chris?
It seems like overall she's just the same, but just having a little bit of like quality of life change.
Yeah, same.
Back in a minute.
One thing that is just like the down C adding an attack hitbox during the parts of the attack where there was none. It's like, fam, is that just mean that she got like extra hitbox which is quicker or hits behind her or whatever? It's like yeah, that one I don't really understand.
Yeah, nor do I.
Like I think overall she's similar, but the back A. The combo version of
1-2 puncher. Yeah, but it's just the overhead, isn't it, when it's done by itself?
Oh yeah, that's the normal version, not the cancel one.
Yeah.
So I guess like if you actually want to use it as an overhead on quick max, it makes it a bit better.
It's just better, isn't it? That's basically it.
But she's not really getting buff or whatsoever. She's gonna be the same.
She's kind of gonna be the same. I mean, if Crouch Heavy Punch is actually a better anti-air now, that would be good. But other than that, we have to wait for the hitbox, isn't it? Because I think Crouch Heavy Punch is quite slow anyway, isn't it? Crouch Heavy Punch is quite
slow. It's slow.
It's pretty slow. Yeah, so we have to just wait and see how the hitbox looks, basically. I think Luong got buffed to crazy fuck. like I don't know why she got some of this stuff. What do you think? I don't know why she got more invulnerability on her super. I don't know why there's more. She's building more bar. I don't know why she's getting more damage off of EX Tatsu. I don't know. I just don't know about a lot of things, Chris. To be honest with you.
No, it's like actually it makes sense. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like the only real buff that I see is like Jump C.
Jump C.
Yeah, it's like real. It's like jumping medium punch.
Oh right. Well, you get juggles and stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a good change.
That's the real buff for it. Other than that, it's just like what's that? Oh yeah, the cancel 4B is good.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's like now you can actually use it as a frame trap. Before you can't. She still, even though she does it from like from tap and then do forward B, she still get beat out by 4 frames. I think that's the best buff. That's one of the better buff as well.
Yeah.
But then you say the super version, right? Like increased invulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is, I can't remember. It's really slow. The heavy version. Yeah. But the light version is quicker, which has doesn't have any invincibility.
Which one? Sorry, the heavy. Oh yeah, the heavy one didn't used to, but it used to be the light kick one. But you didn't used to go far.
Used to have it, right?
The heavy one used to have it, but then I think they took it away, and they gave it to the light one.
But then the light one, it's like now it's just quick, but it doesn't really have invincibility. But the heavy one, it's like it's still 17 frame, I think, and then but like increase the invulnerability, which is fine.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That doesn't really matter.
It'll only be for like sparking stuff anyway, because like she already has the Rambo to go through fireballs, so. And
also the air cartwheel kick as well. Reduce the combo's scaling when it landing in the combo, which is what I would suggest as well, because like it takes skill to use.
It does.
And then to the more that you do it, the higher of the combo scaling. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
So that's a fair change.
Yeah, because her optimal roots didn't even use EX air Tatsu, did it? You just done all the tattoos on the ground because there was no reason to add more scaling to your stuff. So I think that's just all good changes, to be honest. But like, I think the Jump C one is a bit mental. That could end up being a really good change, but obviously it's high risk, high reward because it has no downward hitbox, and the invulnerability on Toe, the super.
I think it's fine.
Could be it could be fine. It could be good. We'll have to just wait and see. But I think the the cancel of forward B is also nice because it's like a quality of life change, right? Where they can't mash.
Yeah. So that she can actually go offense.
Yeah. We have to wait and see what the Geki cancel is like as well, because she can do the dash Geki and it's faster to recover now. Could be good.
Maybe.
Rock got wasted. Well, he didn't get wasted. Okay, so this is my... So, I play Rock for a bit, right? Not that it's hard to. Anyone can play Rock, right? What they needed to do was address his set play, and they absolutely took everything away. And they should have. Because it was so easy to play this character. It was so easy.
Did you say they should have taken everything away?
They needed to take it away. Because, like, literally, any hit... Oh, safe jump. Let me continue. And then it's just like, oh, EX command grab, invincibility. Stuff like that, right? So, you know...
It just get hit once and looping the offense.
Yeah.
And then if you can't option select the command throw, you're fucked.
You are fucked. Farsi having more recovery is a bit of an L, but to be fair, it's very good Farsi. It is what it is. Like you have to do something to it. I think the jump bowback getting hurt hard had to be done because it was one of the best jumping attacks in the game.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. That was way brain.
So hard to anti-air him.
Yeah. Always a trade. Basically. Yeah, unless you're Cronin, right? And he's still got good jump buttons anyway. Jump D and jump C are going to do the job, and obviously jump B as well. He is not short on good jump buttons.
Yeah.
I think. Other than that, I mean, he's kind of the same. I mean, I do think that Rising Tackle, the anti-air one, the light one, having more recovery frames on hit is a bit of a piss take, but like,
it's good, man.
No, like, because I liked being able to press afterwards. It was so much fun. And it was so good. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
No, but like it's the same as the other DP. Yeah, it's like I whiff DP and do DP again.
Yeah, that is a thing. But like, I more preferred it for the fact that I would get the DP, and I would be still next to the guy when he was waking up, and I could do like far C and spark him if it was matching jab. Do you know what I mean? That's what I liked about it. EX Burn Knuckle being 15 frames will be interesting because it will make things a little bit harder to confirm from a far C, but in theory it shouldn't be...
You can't do taps though, by the way.
No, I know that. Yeah, you can't do taps. That's a big change. But like from a far C, it just makes things a little bit hard to confirm. You can't do like, stand light kick into EX Burn Knuckle, but he can still do taps forward EX Burn Knuckle. So I think it's a good change. Because being able to do taps EX Burn Knuckle for like half your health is not fun. At all. Crack counters got like decent changes to make them more usable, basically. And then the one change I really hate because it's on top of everything else, EX command grab losing invincibility.
Yeah, I know, Jesus.
When he already kept his.
It's a little bit too deep.
Yeah.
That's a bit much. It's like when they have nerfed the hard knockdown on the dash elbow.
Yeah.
And to do that to command throw as well.
It's
when he can't loop the offense.
Yeah.
This is a bit too much.
Especially when Yuri kept his. Like, you know, I thought it was a bit too much. I thought it took the piss a little bit too much. If they kept the set play but then removed the invincibility of EX grab, I'd understand that. But they took away both, so you know I'm a bit upset with that, but you know it is what it is, right? And then this is an interesting change with Deadly Rave, how he gets power gauge on hit. I think he's going to build half a bar on hit with Deadly Rave extension, so that he'll have half a bar ready for when he has the new properties of his special moves. I think that's what's going to happen. So that'll make that a bit more viable as well. But I mean, I don't like the decreased damage. I'd never use it, so you know.
Yeah.
Might not end up seeing it at all, but it's interesting that they tried. Right, Janet. I hate this character. I hate this character so much. Chris, what do you think?
What?
About Janet?
I think most things are fair.
Yeah. I actually thought Far Heavy
changes.
Punch was 9 frames. I didn't know it was 7 frames.
It was 7.
I didn't know.
Dumb.
It
was dumb. It was 7. And it can be with pencil as well. It was so dumb.
It was so dumb.
So good.
Yeah.
And then the overall, I think it's normal. The jumping B, I have to see how much of a nerf it is. It's like can it still do cross up and all that stuff?
I reckon you won't be able to do it from a hop. I think from a full jump you'll get it, but I think they've taken away the hop cross up.
They might do. So I don't know. Overall, it all makes sense, really.
Yeah, I still don't know why her quarter circle forward B has a hard knockdown. I don't understand.
I don't know. Did they change that now?
No, they didn't. No, it's still hard knockdown.
Okay, then I have no idea.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. They changed.
You can't do jump back. You can't do jump back into like EX dive kick.
Yes. Yeah. So that means also backdash as well.
No, I think you can still do backdash, right?
Really? Because I thought if it's any backward jump momentum that they wouldn't be able to do.
Basically mean up back.
Yeah.
It's not a back step.
I guess so, but I thought that was the thing with whip though. So because she can now do it from a back jump, she can do it from back dash.
The thing is that she could do it from before.
Oh right.
I don't know why they say that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you can't do it from a back jump, but you can still do it from back dash.
Hey, 1 second. I need to go in a bit. 1 sec.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, and then they just increased they made it easier for you to do like combos off of the EX anti-air, which is pretty fair considering sometimes it'd be quite hard to do that. But yeah, I don't think so this is what I think Finch is. I don't actually think she can do backdash dive kick anymore. But that's just
I don't think you can do it.
Because that's the same reasoning as the backdash with whip. Because like she can do back jump into the double jump, but then if she can do it off backwards jumping, then she should be able to do it off a backdash. But they took that away from Janet. So
exactly, yeah. The fact that she can no longer do it from a backwards jump, there's no way she can do it from a backdash.
Yeah, absolutely, it's just not happening. I think she kind of got let off relatively easy. I'll be honest with you. She's still good.
She's still good. She didn't get destroyed, which is kind of good because I mean,
some of these ST characters got destroyed.
Yeah.
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 We're literally going to go to the next one in a minute, and we're just going to be like, well, he had a good run. Which is GAW.
Rest in peace.
He got fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's still good. What, you think GAW should have got destroyed?
Yeah, absolutely.
This was peak. Look at it. No lack of that. Reduced dash, right? Close light kick becoming 5 frames doesn't change anything in my opinion. It gives them a faster low up close, but basically they tried to buff all of his up close stuff and they nerfed everything from far. Everything. So that means including his taps from far because he now can no longer get EX palm. So EX palm is now 15 frames, which means that you can't do crouch B, crouch A, EX palm.
Boo.
Rest in peace, mate. I can't believe it. And they nerfed everything as well. They nerfed his crouch C, they nerfed his jump C, yeah. Everything got destroyed. Everything, yeah. And I just don't understand why they did him that badly.
Now, do you know what happened? He went to do one of them air dashes and
he tripped and broke his knee.
Yeah, there you go.
He broke his knee, mate. Yeah, he took an air dash to the knee. But what is interesting though is that they buffed all of his stomp stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty It's like they want you to kind of build his game plan around these stomps now.
Yeah. They want you to get in right close and personal with being able to do close C stomp and then having the dive kick being better and the break being better because you know you can do stomp break. Right? What? You know how you can do DP break, you can do stomp break.
Yeah. You can do stomp break.
And I'm pretty sure it's -1. So now it's plus on block.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So they basically made his stomp break, his stomp stuff better. Yeah, so stomp break is -1. So now it's plus. Guaranteed it's going to be plus. So stomp break is plus. Then you've got the the dive kick having hey, how's it going? I was just talking about how GAW got absolutely destroyed. Like, why did they take away taps into EX palm?
Maybe because he can do down B stand A down C.
Yeah, but you have to be in throw range for that, and you're just gonna get thrown in it.
Well, yeah. I mean, but then the thing is like one other thing is like, you know, the hurricane kick.
Yeah.
That might launch his opponent though. So instead of like using the EX palm,
yeah,
they just make it into the other EX move instead. But then you can't get the crumble, so that like in a way he can still do the combo from taps, but just not into high. Such a high damage combo.
Yeah, it's probably yeah. Because you're right. They did expand EX Stomp in terms of like how far it hits. I think.
I think that's what it is. It's that instead of using the palm and get a crumble, and then you do the like the DPD to breaking into that other things. So you just like basically get one extra leg, and that's about it. Maybe.
And then we were just basically saying about how they basically buffed all of his stomp stuff. So like the idea now is to get up close and just do loads of stomp stuff, and that's it really. Which is like okay, but it's. I mean, it stops him from being one-dimensional, and it makes him more open-ended. So really, it's kind of a buff, but it's also a nerf because they took away how They took away Crouch C, which needed to get taken away. They took away Jump C, which definitely needed to get changed.
Well, you know what? His Fast C is still good.
His Fast C is still good.
His Fast C
is still good.
He's still got Fast C.
Yeah, Fast C is still good. It's the only thing he's got left. He's holding on to it for dear life. I don't know why DP got nerfed either, the light one. I don't know why it's 7 frames.
I don't know, man.
It's just like, oh yeah, we'll buff Terry's one. It's 4 frames now, but what about GAW? Oh yeah, we'll make that 7 frames. It's just like, right, okay, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think GAW got his legs chopped off personally, but that's just me, right? I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but
I do. And I'm happy about it.
It's biggest nerf.
Dash is he's gonna be slow now. I